It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. Weather will not be a factor today. We have absolutely beautiful conditions here. And we're off for MetLife. Ty Johnson now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
My brother used to call it
First down of the game for
eating
James
in the trash. It's never gonna learn. That's so haunted. I used to live with ghosts.
And the Bills have a first down.
Want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a stadium? It's exactly how you do when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Looking to his fullback now. He's got his
It's a
guys into the red zone, or someone
song.
can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
My mama told me it's over. You were dancing through the lightning strikes.
To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job.
Oh, my Lord. Never made no one like you before. You had to make your own sunshine.
They're on the road with some favorite coming into this one. And they quickly made a mock of it. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Hurry up.
Wasn't accurate on the
You
extra
did
point,
the
but
phone.
should be able to keep this between the
Just a
sidelines,
phone.
hopefully.
Let me try to love.
Gunnar Olszewski now to
Give
return.
it, oh, God.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All of the foes and all of the things. Ha, ha.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
We're dancing through the lightning strikes. Sleepless in an onyx night. But now the sky is overnight. Oh, my Lord.
I call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 30.
Doesn't love the drum. This feeling will beat you. Please, this is just a temporary speed bump. We're spinning face
every time. Nice play, solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
You were dancing to the lightning strikes. Oh, so sleepless in an onyx night. Now the sky is open like. Oh my Lord, ain't no one like you before.
So a touchdown.
Make your own sunshine.
Start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more.
My brother used to comment,
Johnson with a return here.
eating in the trash is never gonna last. My house is haunted.
Short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run
All
back,
the foes and all the friends. Ha ha.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first
So
and
it
10.
ends when it ends.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
And my mama told me it's alright. You were dancing to the lightning strikes.
Catch there.
Sleepless in an onyx night. But now the sky is open like. Oh, my Lord. Never been no one like you before. You had to make your own sunshine.
In control so far.
But now the sky is open like.
After this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Design bootleg here. And he let his man just
Give it all we got. Give it all we got. We finally left the play ball.
This first half so far.
You slip us from. Listen to you not.
Still 10 to go. Second down now
All
for
of the
23.
foes and all of the
Back to the air, Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead.
I told you it's alright. You were dancing to the lightning strikes. Sleepless in an onyx night.
Games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
No one like you before. You had to make your own sunshine. But now the sky is open.
Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2
This
points.
is just a type of devastating.
And this drive will start inside.
Like a drum, the below left you up. This is just.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, give this guy a boot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, kid.
Can't you swear that, baby? It's alright. You were dancing to the lightning strikes. Also sleepless in an onyx night. Now the sky is open like. Oh, my Lord. Never made no one like you before.
It's a New York touchdown. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return,
I heard you crying on the break fall. You wanna see me on.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You have it, you. The power.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen set up play action.
Time sitting alone in my tower. You were just holding your power. Can see it all.
So that brings up second down.
Late one night, you took me out of my grave and took my heart from the feeling of failure.
Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not there's no reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. They are going for it. Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants.
Amazing purgatory, like a running like a chain. The sky all that time, sitting alone in my tower, we're just holding your power. Land, the sea, the skies, pledge allegiance to your hand, your team. This night is about to be the sleepless night. Even. Take me out of my grave and that was insane. That was good.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from East Rutherford. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He's to the 40. Still going. And he will go all the way. Tyrone Tracy. Down, Giants.
Yeah. We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom across the white and blue. We bring the boom to you.
And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this
Every
game moves
afternoon
along.
on your FRP.
No good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
6-0. Kick it off. Salem.
Now return coming from the 7.
Salem.
Get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Pledge allegiance to your sky.
Operating from their own 23, they'll
All
begin
this
first and 10.
time.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
Fucking give it to me. Down with me in my sea of lonely.
That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Fucking give it to me.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Backs to his tight end.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll go play action here.
Oh my god.
And he'll let it go deep
Mine.
for Johnson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So hold me when I'm here.
Not going to come
Let me
down with the
when I'm
reception,
gone.
but
Let
this is
me
actually
when
a
I'm
really
scared.
good ball. So with the coverage
Wait,
being
what?
as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback could put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Rolling right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of that one, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup.
Fucking give it to me.
Success
You know I'm down with the sickness.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail.
You know I'm fucking down with the sickness.
On every position, and as a player, you can't help but love it.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That's complete to Theo Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Darius Slayton's not toasting that if I could have been.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, Cam Scatterboot. Lose a yard.
Oh,
These are the
you know what?
impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike.
A little disrespectful, but you know you gotta get a little bit better.
Shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play.
Oh, Nelly.
Set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
Love me when I'm
Obviously,
down.
isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Whoa!
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
I mean, where but should I really start?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Look at it and get forward. Of about 8.
I'm singing Deck the Hollow. Not like Christmas at all.
Comes Tracy. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks. And
Christmas.
set up 4th down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. This one is...
I mean, where the fuck should I really start? I got to hold that in Dart.
Leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Last Christmas,
Both teams ready to go once more as
I
the kicks away.
but the very next day, you gave it
Very
away.
good kickoff. Returnable
This
from the 4.
year, you saved
He'll
me
be
from
brought down right
tears.
around the 25-yard line.
I'll give it to someone.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch
I mean,
for
where
him
the
on
fuck
afternoon.
should I really
Results,
start?
first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Off the play fake, here's shots. That deep for Olave. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Second down. A give up the middle with Kamara.
Oh!
At the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's shut. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They open downfield on the crossing route. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Now Shuck. He's got his big tight end.
Another good one.
Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great
even in the cases they don't create separation, well, guess what?
It's such a
brother, we're about to roll this ball down the field again
zone,
now.
They look to the tight end.
It was fucking... Oh!
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. To throw, it dart on 1st and 10.
Gunnar Olszewski, man.
Receiver Olszewski. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I mean, where the fuck should I really throw?
On that one. That's good for 8 Giants. First down. And a shotgun. It's It's Robinson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. To the air again goes Dart. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Dart going to hold on to it himself. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Forced out wide. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. They'll try to run it with Tracy. And he gets to the end zone. So extending the lead to a 10-point advance. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's spicy.
Let's go. 19, back assist. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, New Orleans.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by the tight end, Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
17. Saints 13.
I mean, where the fuck should I really restart?
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the double.
70 Lions. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. On the run to the right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Oh, that should be a call.
They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Chuck. Forced to his right. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Inside the 30. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job.
I dare you.
Back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. Inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
First down.
On first down, it's
No!
and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dart going to throw it on second down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver.
The sinker on
And
the
it'll be
coverage.
third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is hard. What a job on the scramble.
Oh.
Touchdown, New York.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Giants will line up.
They're going to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone and push the lead up to 4.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
I mean, where the fuck can I really start?
We're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On play action, it's shot. Rolling to the left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played
Man.
defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. This is one
Yeah.
of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway.
That's crazy.
It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to
Woo!
make.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it.
Oh my God.
Giants.
Put the cookie down.
Dream scenario. The offense
Waving the ball. Look at it. Oh, gee. Oh, you want that ball? Come get it.
Not
Oh.
only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation. You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Moving to his right. He's going to look. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is shut.
Nope.
To his right.
Nope.
He's going to
Wow.
first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
10 yards. And the Saints, first down. It's a gain of 10.
Joe, Merry Christmas, buddy. We're on a nice little 2-game winning streak.
Play action. He'll set up to throw.
Looks like we're about to lock up another one, so you came in at the right time, my friend. Merry Christmas.
They need it.
I mean, we're 30 minutes early, but you know,
2nd and
it's okay. 30 minutes early.
throwing again.
That's just a Christmas cheer. Whoa.
Down he goes.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck.
Who getting shucked tonight? Ah!
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
22-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
To the air is Shuck.
Okay.
Over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Oh, whoa.
That is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart.
Ah!
The break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late. Protect the ball. Safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on is head and find yourself going with a lead late.
I love it, but I find it hard. Man, I love it, but
before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. But to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
No.
They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. The air again is shut. He's got his big tight end. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Hacking away at this one now.
No.
Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Past midfield. Look at him go.
Woo!
Into the end zone.
Ooh!
93 yards.
Ooh!
New York.
Smack that fucking ass up. Smack that. That
It's one of
kid.
the most
Woo!
exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains.
Where that really could start.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ooh!
It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like
Nope,
the look of
going
this
for it.
passing game.
Going
just
for it.
seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
Taylor on the coverage.
And it'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The throw is done. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Come 19. Come 19. Set. Set, go.
And a shotgun. It's done. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a
Difficult Darius Slayton.
and the defense turns them away. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's shot. And deep for Olave. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Bro, that is
This
now
is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they
2
know
interceptions
this
I've had
offense
that
has to
have
be
gotten.
one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
Wow.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with them. Off the play fake, here's Shutt. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It would have stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Shutt. That one.
Oh, wow.
Von Bailey. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Oh.
And this is no good. He missed the extra point, so they're unable to get back to within a field goal. This is a 4-point game in the 4th quarter.
Come on, baby.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
At the 60. At the 60.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Set, go.
Here's Dart. This one is hauled in by, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Oh!
The Saints.
Oh!
Yeah.
late in the game, you're protecting the lead. You just
Theo Johnson belongs in fucking prison. Daniel Bellinger, lock him up.
To create a turnover, just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Shuck. Moving outside the pocket, going up top. And that ball toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Oh, my.
With the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run here with Kamara. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he will finally be tracked down near the end, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. One more time, it's Scatterboo. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd.
Oh.
They stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He's got it at the 3. Now they use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now. Risk another play. Time will tell. Here it is. 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go for it, and it's dark. And they were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
One play, 4th down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. And it looks like they're going to get out of this one with a victory.
So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Giants 44, Saints 40.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the men in blue.
Hey, man, great game. Good game. Have a great day.
Offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
That was awesome. That was friggin' awesome, man. I gotta run to the bathroom.